Hey y'all, welcome back to Danganronpa. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, these fuckers tried to accuse me of murder in front of everybody, and me and Kyoko and Hina, and Sakura, we are bros, comrades in arms. We proved them wrong, so I'm no longer the suspect in murder so far. So hopefully we can keep this up. Let me start the timer before I forget. Okay.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Thank you! That's what I've been trying to tell you the entire time.
Okay, then who did do it?
Leon!
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
Okay, you can die first, fat ass.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
We all die, Chihiro.
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
You're a dumbass.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Look at the evidence, bro. Don't, treat this as actual court. Look at the evidence and determine who did it based on the evidence.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
I have plenty of thoughts. Let me talk.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Alright, Hina, what do we
Oh.
got?
You...
Why are you sad?
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so,
Alright.
well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
That is an excellent question, actually. Because the only possible answer would be Sayaka let them in. Or let Leon in. But why would she? We literally told her not to.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
No,
I don't
she's
think
not
so.
that careless.
That seems way too convenient.
We literally swapped keys.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
What does that mean?
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that's not possible. We literally just told her not to.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Hifumi, you're pissing me off. You literally gave up not even 2 seconds ago.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because we had this conversation the night before. Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because...
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Thank you!
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
What are you, what are you trying to say?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Wait. Hear her out. She is pretty smart.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me. What did you do, Sayaka? What did you do? Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
And only me and her were there, but I didn't write it, which... Sayaka, what did you do?
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No.
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note, Sayaka wrote it.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone.
With Leon?
She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Oh my
Of
god.
course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
You shut the fuck up. Now is not the
But can we
time.
be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
How do you know that?
Huh? What makes you say that?
How do you know that, Celeste?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yes, actually I would.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Alright.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But
Yes.
in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
Yes.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Actually, the nameplates.
The nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Correct. You are smart. Smart cookie.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Yes.
Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched. But why?
I got it!
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
Then what was the point, Sayaka? Why would you do such a thing?
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong new room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why?
But why would she switch them in the first place?
Exactly.
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
I'm starting to think she's sus.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably... whoever she invited over came in and attacked her! We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your
But we
britches.
still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
There's that too.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
I mean, it's a fucking sword. It would have
Oh
to
yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
be. Because there was gold on her wrist? The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
All that glitters is gold.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
Or it's gold and freeze.
You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
That's true.
And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
Why the fuck are you interrupting me? You need to shut your mouth.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
You act like you're doing something.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Me and Kyoko are literally... Me, Kyoko, Hina, and Sakura are hard carrying, bro. Wait, shit. What happened in my room, and what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Oh, absolutely. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Sure, if that's what you want to believe. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder to choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
No, that's... I don't think it was a sneak attack, yo. The person with the sword really did attack first. There's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack!
Nope.
No, that's wrong! Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched.
That's right.
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
Man, all muscles but no fucking brain.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Unless, you know, the way I see it, are you gonna have, like, when, even if you're attacking first, are you gonna have enough time to take it out of the damn sheath? Right? Like, if you're trying to go fast with it? Unless you just, like, take it out of the sheath and be like, ooh, cool sword, and then fucking attack with it, but... I mean, it's kind of circumstantial. But...
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
No, but it's blunt. It's a blunt object.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I don't like this.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out.
You have been wrong almost every single time. I swear to God. If you're wrong again.
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
What? Here's the issue here. Why would they switch? Okay, hold on. Let me think about what you're saying. Okay, you know what? Okay.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too.
Okay.
Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, right. The gold that comes off. Yeah, that's right. There's a part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If you wanted to use the sword, which part of your body would have to touch it? The palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Because the gold comes off. We established this.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
No, Toko. When you are about to die, do you think, oh, maybe I should wash my hands?
Dumbass.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, I think you're stupid.
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathrooms at nighttime.
I got it!
Oh, yeah.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh, you dirty bitch.
Oh my.
Oh, shut up, Ifumi. You don't shower either.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Insult. You should take it as an insult, Hifumi.
Insult, obviously.
Thank you, Leon, even though you're the killer.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka, what are you doing? The one who damaged the sheath would have had to been the one without the sword.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka, what are you doing?
Sayaka?
What are you doing?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Oh my god. She conned me?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
What are you doing? I trusted you!
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Oh my god, Makoto, we've been conned.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility.
And
is
y'all nearly fell for that shit. That's the worst part of it all.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky?
Murder's always risky, Hifumi.
For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
But y'all didn't believe me the first time.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Oh, I've been manipulated. Man, this hits like real life. Wow, I'm speechless now. Yup.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
You know what? Thanks, Toko. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Wow.
Holy shit!
Holy shit's right,
But in
Mondo.
the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
Leon, I'm kind of sorry, bro, but at the same time,
That
you know.
must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Makoto, we kind of don't have evidence.
Because...
We don't have evidence.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument.
Actually, I think we're on track, Monokuma, you dumbass.
You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it.
No, you shut the fuck up. We kind of have it right.
Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
You never told us there was a time limit.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
You forgot?
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can be done? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Leon!
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Nope.
No, that's wrong! There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Dining? You are dumb.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Can y'all just hurry up and turn that shit upside down?
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
What do you mean? There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it. Left index finger.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Turn the picture upside down already.
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd.
I asked
or
her
whatever,
already.
Right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
I asked her, Mondo, we got nothing.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Yeah, please turn it upside down.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
Is he gonna be smart for once?
Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Yeah, wow.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
Now turn it upside down.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Guys, turn it upside down. Damn it, it's no use, I just don't... Guys.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Thank you! Rotate it. I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Leon.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Oh, y'all can't read. These people can't read. Sayaka's dying message reveals the killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should come crystal clear.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
Thank you! Jesus Christ, that took me so long. We could have ended this trial in 5 minutes.
L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Bro, look at the evidence. You're kind of shit out of luck. What do you got to say for
It's
yourself?
just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Bro, those are random they're straight lines.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
Bro, you're kind of shit out of luck. I just realized, is that a giant ass safety pin on your jacket? You look dumb as shit.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. The thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator. The sleeve.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Wow.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Okay, well my timer just went off, so I'm gonna have to save and end it here. But yeah, finally flipped the goddamn image. Congratulations. We could have solved this in 5 minutes. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Next time we will, I guess, implicate this man for murder. And, yeah. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.